People over 40 should work 3 days a week only. Brain nourishment is as crucial as food nourishment. For that, brain stimulation is important in every stage of the life. Giving the brain some stimulation will keep it in great shape, even in elderly people. As you know, excessive food can make you obese, and the same goes for the brain as well. Excessive stimulation can be dangerous for the grey matter, so be careful what kind of stimulation you give to your brain. Cognitive decline with memory loss can happen as early as in 40s. It manifests with losing the ability to focus and remember important facts. This overstimulation and cognitive decline usually happens because of excessive work. The Melbourne Institute of Applied Economics and Social Research did an interesting research about the working hours of people over 40. Professor Colin Mackenzie in this household Colin Labour Dynamics was the author of the study in the Australia survey. They found that people over 40 should not stimulate their brain too much with long working hours, because their results may be counterproductive. The study involved 3,500 women and 3,000 men at the age of 40 and over. What they found out was that working up to 30 hours a week is great for an adult brain. This is the good limit for improving the cognitive function when one reaches age of 40. Once you cross the limit of 30 hours a week, the performance will start getting worse. Men and women were observed while working, and subjected to cognitive function tests also. The indicators of the tests' results were the thinking and the knowing. The knowing ability is in the reading tests, whereas the thinking ability is in the memory, abstract, and executive reasoning. The study proved that 55 hours of work a week worsens cognitive function, and the impairment is even worse than in people who were unemployed or retired. The professor mentioned that countries nowadays want to raise the retirement age and force people to work longer time, but they have to consider the working hours first. Intellectual stimulation is good if you want to maintain your cognitive function. You can do it by brain puzzles like Sudoku, or crosswords. But not with overstimulation, because it will have an opposite effect on you. The most important thing is the degree to which you will stimulate your brain when you are over 40. Anything that is causing you fatigue and stress is a sign you should stop and call it a day. Professor Mackenzie describes work as a double-edged sword. He says, while work can stimulate brain activity, working long hours can cause fatigue and stress, which potentially damage cognitive functions. If you note some signs of cognitive decline, it is time to reconsider how much you are working throughout the day. Go on a holiday, take some rest, and don't cross the limit of 30 working hours a week to keep your brain healthy. Thank you.